Hi everyone. This training session will go over how to add in a new customer into your ITS Dispatch account. So to add in a new customer into your account, you do need to go up to the top to the tab that says Admin, and then you do need to click on Customers. And as soon as you do click on Customers, the customer list window will open up, and to add in a new customer over here on the top left, you do need to click on the tab that says Add, and then once you do that, the Add Customer window will open up. Now, as soon as this window does open up, you will notice throughout this window that there are little red asterisks over on the left-hand side. What a red asterisk means is that that field is mandatory, so you cannot leave that field blank. Okay, but for today's training session, just so that we've got some information to look at, I'm going to go into a customer I've already set up. So I'm just going to click on Cancel. And to go into one of my existing customers, over here on the far right hand side and the column that says Edit, I do need to click on the pencil. And as soon as I do that, I'm now in the Edit Customer window. So when you do set up a new customer, you start here at the very top. And what you do need to put in, of course, is the name of your customer. And then for the status, you would just leave them as active. And for the address, you actually do need to put in their street address. So my customer is located at 122 Wellesley Street. Okay, now for the country, what you must do for the country, over to the right, you do need to click on that drop down, and you actually need to click on the country that your customer is located in. Likewise, if your customer is in the US or if they're in Canada, you do need to go over to the far right, click on that drop down, and then click on the state or province that your customer is located in. Now for the city, what you do need to do is type in the name of the city and then click on it from the drop down. So I will show all of you what I mean by that. So I'm going to delete out the city I've got in there of Blackbridge, and you'll notice I'm going to start typing in Blackbridge. And as soon as I do that, if I wait a second, you will now see that I've got a list of cities that start with BLAC. So now I need to click on Blackbridge. Okay, so that is how you add in the city. And then over to the right, you do need to put in their zip code. Okay, now the very next field is the billing address. And if you do check off that the billing address is the same as the mailing address, these mandatory fields for the billing address will automatically populate, so you do not need to retype in the same address if it is the same. However, if it were different, you would not check that off, and then you'd actually need to type in the billing address information. Okay, and the very last mandatory field when you're adding in a customer is the phone number. You do need to put that in there. And then once you have all the mandatory information in there, you do need to make sure you save it. So on the bottom right over here, you'd click on the tab that says Save. Now the other thing I'd like to show all of you, that is one way to add in a new customer, but there is another way. The other way you can add in a new customer, so I'm going to close out of the customer list, and let's say you were about to create a load and you realized when you were in the new active load screen that, oh my gosh, I don't have this customer added in yet. So you can actually do it through the new active load screen. You do not have to get out of the load screen and go back up to that admin tab. So to do it from this screen, over on the top left where it says Build To, and just to the right of that, there's a white plus sign in a green circle. If you click on that white plus sign in the green circle, you will now see the Add Customer window does open up. And again, it's the exact same window we did just see under the Admin tab. So again, you would just make sure you fill out all the fields that have that red asterisk and make sure you hit Save. So this does conclude today's training session on how to add a new customer. Thank you.